Hey MBA aspirants, not exactly MBA aspirants, I would say student community at large. But MBA aspirants would make sense out of it. Since you guys are preparing for your CAT 24 and you are taking an entry into 2025 season, I'm starting with a series of interaction with some eminent personalities who would help you answer few questions which are always there in your mind. And I'm glad that today I have Mr. Tarun Anand. He is founder and chancellor of Universal AI University. Sir is himself from SPGen, 1996 batch if I'm not wrong.
Correct.
Yes, 1996 batch. And he is youngest CEO who has headed a $2 billion organization with 130 countries serving for him, and has a truly rich experience at a young age. Then he jumped into education, and in 2009 the journey started with Universal Business School. And UBS, I am witnessing the growth of UBS since the first batch, and in fact I was there at the campus when the first batch was there, and I have planted a tree also here on the campus. Now the question is, sir, MBA aspirants are looking at, to get some answers to the queries which they already have in their mind, but people like you are not able to interact with them. So fortunately this medium is good, at least they can interact with you. सर से पहला क्वेश्चन जो लेके जा रहा हूँ वो बहुत सेंसिबल है तुम लोगों के लिए अभी, बिकॉज सर ने जब किया और हम लोग जब पढ़े, सर मेरे भी सीनियर रहे हैं, तो आई थिंक आई वुड बी मोर जूनियर टू हिम, 6-7 years जूनियर टू हिम इन एन MBA प्रोग्राम. तो सर की एज से और हमारी एज से और तुम्हारी एज में बहुत चेंज हो गया. एंड नाउ सर इज इनटू मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन ऑल्सो एंड इंजीनियरिंग ऑल्सो, ऑल कोर्सेज आफ्टर स्कूल, new age engineering. So sir has a very wide spectrum about the programs which a kid can see after class 12th, after graduation. So you can actually look for certain insights from these answers and can frame your career in that direction. Okay, so first thing first is, sir, curriculum has evolved. How do you think that a university setup now today in the present era would keep a track of the new age curriculum and how we deliver that?
Excellent. Firstly, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. We started 4-5 years ago where we completely had the same question. We asked ourselves this, and besides being all from industry ourselves, but when you're out of industry, even for 5 years you're out. So we went to the leaders in industry and we said that the curriculum and the delivery of the curriculum has to be in a method that will be the student able to grasp the concepts and be able to be ready for the corporate world, which is a lot of grind but great fun. Very challenging, great fun. So we said, let us not move the needle from the traditional delivery model, which is the classroom teaching. We made it into 4 elements: classroom teaching, learning by experience, experiential learning, self-learning, because you want to be a lifelong learner, because everything you learn in every 3 to 5 years will get redundant. So you need to start at colleges to start getting into the habit of continuous learning. And final was community learning. So of course we have some wonderful faculty from India and across the world in our campus delivering lectures, but that's in our campus. There's a lot of knowledge outside. So can we bring that knowledge in? And that's through community learning. So that was a phenomenal transformation where I said to my team that every module needs to have not more than 50% classroom training. And can I tell you what happened last evening? I was talking to the chief marketing officer of PepsiCo, and I, in my mind, today sent a message that we need to now flip from that model to now move to a new model, which is the 70-20-10, where only 10% will be theory, classroom, 20% will be through observation, learning by observation, and the 70% will be experiential. So from 50%, I'm very happy to note that we're moving to 70% experiential learning, learning by doing the subject by, if the subject, any subject you learn in a management school, anywhere in the country, if it doesn't have an application in the real world, it's not worth doing, not worth learning.
See guys, I always say that there has to be a mixed blend of theory and practical learning, especially in an MBA program. And even those kids who are looking for a BBA course after class 12th, they have to understand this, that is the first stepping stone towards the corporate career or even towards the higher education of MBA. So there also this thing is applicable, that you have to look for a practical learning experience. And I mean, rightly answered. My second question is already answered, that how we bring a mixed blend of theory and practical. So, sir, any specific internship module we offer, or how do we do it? I mean, it is very interesting to know. And you know, lot of kids come to me and ask this question, that where we should go, how we should look at practical learning thing. So actually, I mean, there is no, I would say, a concrete answer to this, कि कैसे पकड़ा जाए? What are the parameters कि practical learning होती कैसे है?
Great. So the summer internship program is standard. Every institute in the country does it, right? We said, let's move in after term 1, where you get your fundamentals, little base level. In term 2, we introduce what is called CMAPs, collaborative multidisciplinary approach towards problem solving. What they do is, they go to industry in term 2, get a project on their own, saying, hey, we would like to solve any problem you have. So every company, whether it's a marketing problem, it's a finance problem, it's a problem related to operations or introducing a new product into the market or growing your territory, whatever. Every day, a manager in any corporate job has 20 challenges. Now, he typically gets to the top 5, he prioritizes, 5 he puts away, and 5 he has no bandwidth. So we are going to the managers in the top companies and even the SMEs and saying, give us your problem. Then we create a multidisciplinary team from every marketing, finance, operations, so that different perspectives are brought together. And then these students actually work for a month in that corporate, with the corporate executives mentored by a faculty here, and they come up with a solution. Now, I'm not saying every time they come up with a solution, the company says, wow. Yes, the process is learning. Sometimes the solution is bang on, which we did with the ACC, with IoT chips to reduce $2 million. But that's not every company. Some companies say, no, this solution doesn't work for us because contextually it may be too expensive or not difficult to implement. But the process of learning continues because your mind starts now thinking of problem solving, and this is a credit course. In term 2, you visit a company for 1 month. In term 3, which is trimester 3, another company. So you've done one company, one industry, one company, one industry. Then you go for your summer internship program for 2 to 3 months. Then you come back, and what we do is consulting aptitude test program, where they actually go and they get revenue. Now that you've figured out how to solve problems, we say now you have to put money where your mouth is. So you have to get minimum revenue, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, someone has got 50,000, no problem. They even got international assignments where they say, we will solve your problem. So we're creating that problem solving as the fulcrum, because finally what does industry want? They want to pay you big bucks if you can solve their problems.
Exactly, this is the model on which IIMs are working. I mean, the guys are solving problems because the guys there are 99 percentile guys. Correct. So they solve the problems, and you know, they get those packages. So I mean, this is, I would not say a second choice, but हाँ, I would say that मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि हमेशा हमारे पास choices होती है. And the only thing is that we do not have the information. We have information about only, I would say, 1% of the total, you know, MBA seats that are offered by the country. And ये कुछ सीटें जो IIMS ऑफर करता है, जिसके लिए मैं IIMS को डिग्रेड तो बोल ही नहीं सकता, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो स्टूडेंट मीडियोकर होता है उसके लिए भी मुझे लगता है बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं. सर से बात करके जो मुझे लग रहा है कि द वे यू नो थिंग्स आर शेपिंग अप इन द करंट सिनेरियो, इट इज लाइक, यू नो, अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर दोज स्टूडेंट्स who are not able to perform in, you know, their written exams like CAT, like 99 percentile and all. So there is a huge scope to go. Okay, so sir, these kind of collaborations and partnerships, they're pre-existing, or with every batch we try to, you know, create new partnerships also as per the batch profile?
So new partnerships, we believe that the students themselves are not, tomorrow in a very short, you know, the MBA, whether you say 24 months, it's actually, you know, 16, 18 months and they're ready in the field. So we say they're going to be facing the marketplace. So let's throw them out there that they face and see the challenges of facing the market. So every cohort brings a whole new rich set of companies who have problems and they solve it for them.
That's great. Now, another interesting thing today is that business is changing. It is, I mean, I feel it is now completely moved to the digital era, or there are new, you know, trends in the business education also. So how all these things have impacted the business education? Especially let's talk about Universal AI, because you have created this curriculum, you have founded this place. So what exactly you have in your mind, ki how these kids are ready for the new business trend, business revolution, I would say.
Superb. So, we are India's first artificial intelligence university and the world's third. And why did we put our fulcrum on AI? Because we felt this is a transformation power. Industry is all around us is changing on the basis of that. So the talent needs to be able to understand this, harness it. Some people are afraid of AI, saying AI will take our jobs. I say yes, AI will take your jobs to the next level if you invest in it. So our curriculum has to mirror that. So we say that in the first part, to be able to master this field, you need to understand the basics. So whether it's statistics, Excel, get to that level. Then you go into analyzing that data, which is business analytics. Then you go to the predictive areas where you come into artificial intelligence, predictive modeling, and then you go into further high-end AGI, but that's a long way. So we've implemented that in our curriculum so that the student who's grounded in all these technologies is ready, because the industry is coming to us and telling us we want people who are AI enabled. And we don't have to look at it as a fear, we have to look at it as a tool that will make us more efficient, more productive, more faster, and industry is taking it. Plus, we have projects which we get from industry. So we got a project from Steel Authority of India, where they wanted to transform their entire manufacturing process from having huge losses. So they paid us a chunk of money to solve that problem using AI and artificial intelligence in our quantum computing high performance labs. And the students worked on it. So we are saying live projects from industry which is solved, industry, our students get a chance to touch and feel. Now imagine when you get out of here and you say, you know what, I've solved a problem for Steel Authority of India, this is how we've done. You've now got a model which will make you attractive in the world of business. And this is on the part of the academic side. On the non-academic, which we might call extracurricular, but I think it's as important, I would say it's 50%, we have a private limited company on campus where students can actually work, they can get jobs, they can even become a CFO, COO, CTO, CEO of a private limited company before they finish their MBA. Now imagine when you go with the calling card of even a vice president, I'm a vice president, the guy hiring you is a vice president, he'd say, how the hell are you a vice president? And that's the magic, because he'd say, I've hired, I've fired, I've built my balance sheets, we've brought products to market. That's what I do. Come on board.
That's exactly experiential learning is. So MBA aspirants, one last question due to paucity of time. Sir is already having another appointment, so he will not be able to continue this chit chat with me for long. But for sure, all those students who are in school today, I'll be talking to him again on the new age engineering options. But Abhi, it is CAT, on your head, and then GDPI session will start. So my next question, which is the last question for today's chit chat, is primarily for MBA aspirants. Sir, MBA aspirants के एक दिमाग में question हमेशा रहता है, how should I opt for my specialization? Data analytics, big data analytics, e-commerce, and old ones which we did, marketing, finance, operations, IT. How should I select that, which specialization should I take? So आप इसको answer कर दीजिए so that at least they can get some insights before actually, before the start of the form filling session.
Superb. So the way we do it, I can only talk about, is that we feel it's like, going into an ice cream shop. When you go into an ice cream shop, you don't know which flavor, you taste each one of them. And they say, mujhe ye butterscotch pasand hai. So without trivializing it, it's your life changing. I feel that all institutes, I'm talking for the entire country's institutions, some people know, theek hai, jinko pata hai wo theek hai. All institutes should allow students to experience, whether it's 5 sessions, whether it's a subject. So we've moved our specializations this year to term 2, semester 2. So in literally 3 months, we say take one subject. 18 options, take one subject. See it, feel it. If you like it, continue in semester 3, trimester 3. And they are loving it because they're saying now the risk is come down to, rather than being stuck with 15 subjects, which I hate, I've got to do one subject, which is anyway of a generic nature. So that's one way. The other way is, I would say, look at your past grades, right? If you're an engineering student, For a BCom student or a BBA student, it's probably easier because they've been exposed to. Now you're an engineering student. You see, what was your, like, did you do an internship? What did that look like? So you can then go down the, AI, data analytics, business analytics, big data area, or you can say I'm operations, I enjoyed the operations side, combos there, or I think I have a entrepreneurial mindset, then I want to take marketing, right? Because if you're an entrepreneur or have a dream to become an entrepreneur, then marketing is a must. Finance you can hire, marketing you can't. If you can't understand the pulse of the market, the customer, you are not going to be succeeding as an entrepreneur. So if you have aspirations in the future to go into entrepreneurship, then marketing needs to. So maybe a marketing with an AI or a marketing with operations, some of these combos. Now lots of people give majors and minors, so I would advise that.
See guys, this is just like that. You are buying a shirt for your interview. You would like to take a feel of that shirt and then you will buy it. Here it is not a shirt. Two choices. One, college, and second, specialization. These are very important, believe me, because eventually they'll be with you for lifelong. After this, you will not get a chance to study. So both the choices should be very informed. Third person cannot take a call for you that, I did marketing, I got a job in this company, so you also take marketing. This guy was good, yeah. His speaking skills were good. He was a good marketer. You are not. So this may not suit you. So this insight is very helpful, that if you can try out these subjects, either at a college, like the management wing of UAI, earlier it was UBS, I always have that UBS name in my mind, or let's say maybe you can do a couple of short-term programs. During this phase till you join a college, like I'm doing a 1 month course on marketing, 1 month course of finance, you will get an idea that okay, what exactly these subjects look like, because as of now you have no idea about these subjects. So I think all these inputs and insights will really help you, and this kind of a session which I've done, I would try to do with a couple of other people also, eminent people. If they get time, we'll sit with them, we'll do a chit chat and you'll get some answers. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your time. I know it was a busy schedule, and I've asked it on a very short notice and you gave the time. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, and it was nice interacting with you.
Most welcome, and wish all our audience a phenomenal CAT and a phenomenal career. All the best.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.